Another thing with discipline, friends, is that even the words that come from your mouth, sometimes you may feel in your marriage as though you should just let it out and speak anyhow and yell at your spouse and tell them off. But discipline will cause you to zip, knowing that if you allow those words, those missiles to drip from your lips, they may create such damage that you regret for the rest of your life. But with discipline, you don't say them. And that's the problem with marriage. Discipline. And so in the church, we should be having good marriages. For we have the formula. Friends, when we treat people, we remember that people are not things. People are emotional beings. People have feelings. And so we can't just utter words, any kind of word to each other. The Bible reminds us, evil communication corrupt good manners. If you continue to utter words that destroy, evil communication, after a while you have no marriage. The sweetness is gone. Somebody said, he saw two people walking on the street, a man and a woman, and they were holding hands. And they were happy. You know what he said? He said, wow, look at that. That looks so good. Either they are still dating or they just got married. Isn't that a sad commentary about marriage? What he's saying is that, okay, the longer you live together, that cannot happen. The worse you get. That's what he's saying. In other words, it's impossible for two people to live together 5, 10, 15 years and still be sweet. And you know why? Because over time, they have got so accustomed to using words that discredit each other. Careless, reckless words that all romance, all sweetness is hemorrhaged from the relationship. We don't understand the power of our words. After 27 years, I've found no weapon more dangerous, more effective to destroy relationships than words. The unbridled tongue. The ill-advised speech, the impatient words and language. Words. And we utter it so freely. We utter it so freely. I've heard couple already talking to each other. Look at you. You're no good. And they hurt each other in a joke. They've got accustomed, so accustomed to using negative words that stuff no consequence anymore. The husband coming through the door and he dressed a certain way. Oh, look at you. Why you dressed like that? You dress like a poor man. And they just use words so lightly. The guy said to the girl in marriage, oh, look at her. You're such a simple You're so idiotic. Words. It's so simple, eh? But they go to bed the night. And as they sleep, those words sift through their mind. And when conscience gets a hearing, they think about it. Why did he say that? Who was she really talking to? And they get up in the morning and they are depressed. They cannot put their finger on it. But they're depressed. You know why? They feel discredited, disparaged, berated, demeaned, belittled, dehumanized, and their self-esteem has been eroded. They get up and they're depressed. And just like that, little by little, the romance disappears from the marriage. Friends, you know, even in our marriage, we should be careful of how we use words with each other. Let me share with you what Ellen White has to say about that. There's a quote here. Listen to what she says. Listen to this. We're talking about the joking. The word said in form of a joke that destroy relationships. She says, in your married life, seek to elevate one another. Show the high and elevating principles of your holy faith in your everyday conversations. In your everyday conversations. And in your most private walks of life. Listen to this. Be ever careful and tender of the feelings of one another. For we are dealing with human beings, not things. Emotional beings. People that can be hurt, that have a heart, a tender heart. I read a book some time ago. He says you cannot afford the legacy of a negative thought. It carries too much with it. She says further. She says, watch this. Do not allow, watch the joking now, watch this. Do not allow a playful, bantering, joking, censuring of one another. She says, these things are dangerous. They wound. Hello, watch this now further. She says, the wound may not be concealed. Oh, everybody's smiling. Oh, we just had a little joke last night. We were laughing. They told me off, but I took it for a joke. Really? She says, these things, the wound may be concealed, may be hidden. Nevertheless, the wound exists. And peace is being sacrificed and happiness endangered. So young people, I came here to serve your notice. If you are hanging around some boy, some girl, and they're always negative, Ellen White says it seems as though the minds of some are cemented in negativity. They are not the one for you. Amen.